Hey everyone, I'm Mike Moliterno. We're going to do a quick recap of the week that was the first week of January 2019. And one of the major things that happened around here was we released our first issue of the new year, the January issue of the Business Journal. It came out this week. It looks like this. I'd like to take a second and show you a couple of the things that are in it. First of all, the cover page, Investors Resurrect Old Churches. Jeremy Leidick shows us a whole bunch of churches that are being used for a variety of purposes, like the brewery here in Youngstown that Noble Creature Cask House is now in, a church that's going to be used for something in Salineville, and this church over here in Salem that's now going to be a daycare center. Also on the bottom right of the cover, you'll see a story about barbershops that was written by yours truly, which is excellent. In there, we're talking to a bunch of local barbers, and we're going to be talking about things coming back like the popularity of the hot shave. And in fact, we're going to have a story on that on our website next week. We'll have a video package on that, so stay tuned for that. However, there's a lot of stuff that goes into our print edition that you won't find online. Things like our journal opinion, which this issue is on transformation, particularly the transformation of the Business Journal. Our columns, Lou Zona is always a popular one. He's complaining about growing old in this one. We've got commentary by Jim Kostler from the Youngstown Business Incubator. Another interesting series of stories that are in here is all about the wedding industry. Sarah Kelly, who's one of our reporters, talks with a whole bunch of different segments of the wedding industry. So if you're getting engaged or anything, something you'll definitely want to check out in here is this really handy timeline, a wedding planning timeline that tells you everything you need to do. Now, a part of that wedding coverage was covered earlier this week on the Daily Buzz. You can check out that video here. But again, that's not the whole story. That's just part of the story. For the whole story, you've really got to read the January issue. Of course, the new year is also about New Year's resolutions, and one of the most popular is getting in shape. So we have a whole section on fitness and how you can get in shape and how you can actually get motivation to start exercising. And there's a nice little part in here where it talks about what the science says really works. So if that's one of your New Year's resolutions, you should definitely check this out. We've also got a story from longtime reporter George Nelson on Michael Ruley, who one of the owners of Ruley Brothers Grocery Stores, who is now the newly elected senator of Ohio's 33rd District, as well as a great in-depth story about United Returning Citizens, a nonprofit group that helps ex-felons start their own businesses. To get your hands on a copy of the Business Journal, just go to our website, businessjournaldaily.com, and click on the subscribe tab, and you'll be all set. All right, I'm Mike Moliterno, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
717 Credit Union. Business services designed to meet your daily needs. Commercial loans, business deposits, merchant and payroll services. 717 Credit Union. It's knowing you were treated right every time.